Courtney Housos, I think, is coming to.
Getting a hold of myself. Tonight, in the short time I have, I wish to pay tribute to the candidates who stood for Labor and Country Labor across New South Wales. Without their dedication and hard work, we would not have the privilege of serving in this chamber, so I wish to convey my deep and heartfelt thanks to them tonight. They achieved some truly remarkable results and should be congratulated for their dedication to their communities and the Labor cause. In Albury, we had Ross Jackson, the local Deputy Mayor and an avid train enthusiast. He achieved a 16.9% primary swing towards him. In Ballina, Paul Spooner, a 12.8% primary swing, community champion who won Country Labor's first community pre-selection. In Barwon, local school teacher and proud Indigenous man Craig Ashby achieved a 12.9% swing towards Country Labor. In Bathurst, Cass Coleman, one of the hardest working Country Labor candidates, achieved a 7.9% swing to Country Labor. In Bega, the small businesswoman and fierce community activist in Leanne Atkinson achieved a 10.9% primary swing. In Cessnock, Clayton Barr, a massive 28.1% primary swing. Country Labor's previous sole member in the other place now has Labor's safest seat. Trent Gilbert in the seat of Clarence, a local through and through with a young family in Casino, Trent received a 22.2% swing towards Country Labor. In Cuffs Harbour, June Smith, a marvellous woman with a genuine passion for making her community a better place. She received a 13% swing towards Country Labor. In Cootamundra, we had Charlie Sheehan, a well-regarded local with strong ties to the community and a great Labor pedigree. He received a 9.9% swing towards Country Labor. Stephen Lawrence in Dubbo was a very formidable candidate against the Deputy Premier. Stephen has had a diverse career in law, both in Australia and internationally, and has a passion for reducing crime. He received a 14% primary swing. The unmatched Ursula Stevens in Goulburn, a previous senator for New South Wales who saw her local community being taken for granted and made sure they got their fair share. Ursula received a 20.2% swing towards Country Labor. Glenn Colometz in Kiama, a 4.4% primary swing, a former soldier, now barrister, who has a huge contribution to make still for the Labor Party. In Lismore, we had Isaac Smith, a 12.7% primary swing, the Deputy Mayor of Lismore and community activist. The incredible Jenny Atchison in Maitland, an 18.8% swing to Country Labor, taking the seat from the Liberals, my good friend, a successful businesswoman and a tireless advocate for her community. In Monero, we had Steve Wan, a true Country Labor champion who is dearly missed in this place. In the street in Murray, we had Max Batsich, a hard worker who leads Country Labor flag proudly in a large and sometimes unforgiving area towards Country Labor candidates. Dr David Keegan, a local doctor who campaigned strongly against the health cuts in the seat of Mile Lakes and achieved a spectacular endorsement from the community with a 19.8% swing towards Country Labor. We had a passionate community campaigner and activist in Deborah O'Brien for the seat of Northern Tablelands. Deborah achieved a 10.7% primary swing. Bernard Fitzsimon in Orange, a strong advocate for working people and a fierce campaigner, received an 11.5% primary swing. In the seat of Oxley, we had Fran Armitage, a passionate local, who somehow managed to fit a goat race against the now member for Oxley into her campaign and won. She's also achieved a 7.9% swing towards Country Labor. In Port Macquarie, we had Christy Quill, a local carer who loves her area and made a real difference. Christy received an astonishing 18.4% primary swing towards her. Of course, in Port Stephens, we had Kate Washington, 20.4% primary swing, my dear friend, an accomplished lawyer and a true woman of integrity. In South Coast, we had Fiona Phillips, a local university lecturer who achieved a 10.5% swing to Country Labor. In Tamworth, we had Joe Hillard, a long-time member of the party who proudly got the Labor message out and held the Nationals to account in one of their safest seats. The unflappable Ron Goodman in the seat of Tweed, a man very much in tune with the needs of his community. Ron achieved an outstanding result with an 18.5% swing towards Country Labor. And more to come. We had Martin Rush in the seat of Upper Hunter. Martin is the local mayor who fought and delivered for the people of his community and received a 20.8% swing towards Country Labor. Dan Hayes in Wagga Wagga is a local psychologist who stood up for his community and demanded a better share for his region. Dan received an 18% primary swing towards Country Labor. I also wish to thank the many other candidates who stood for Labor across Sydney, the Hunter, the Central Coast and the Illawarra and achieved great results. We know that many of these candidates went into the election knowing they were unlikely to win. Their commitment to their communities, however, and their collective desire to build up and support the people of New South Wales often meant that securing the seat in the other place came second in their minds to genuinely advocating for the needs and wants of the electorates. Perhaps the Nationals members opposite could take a few notes. They have achieved spectacular results and I pay tribute to their hard work and dedication.